everyone. Hello, everyone. How y'all doing today? Hope all is good with you. I'm back. I'm back to do another video. Uh, it's been a while. It's been a while, but it's been over a week. So I figured it's time to, get on my job and post another video. So I'm glad you're back. I'd like to welcome back all the subscribers. If you got this post to watch another video, hope you like this one. I hope that it helps you. And if you're new to this channel, I pray that, and I hope that everything that what you hear today will, help you out and just give you a little bit of more of information on how to live and how to get through this matrix, this life, this world, and get on to where we really supposed to be, and that's with the Heavenly Father. That's what we really supposed to be. All this here is really just a journey. Some people call it a game, some people call it a war, some people call it a journey. I mean, you can come up with all different kinds of theories of what this is. And I have my own theory, but I'm not going to get too much into that today because I have a subject today, and I personally like this subject because it resonates with me. It resonates with my life. It resonates with uh, some of the things that's helped me keep going, and hopefully it'll resonate with you because I think it's a good piece of information that's going to help me. It's going to help you. It's going to help all of us, and that's what it's all about. Help one another, lift one another up, encourage one another. Even if we gotta criticize one another, let's do it constructively, not in a tearing down manner, but in a building up manner. That's what it's all about. Us just doing things with the motivation and the vibration of love as our catalyst, as our engine that drives us forward. Love is the engine. Love is the engine that we can't do nothing without love. If your motivation ain't love, then if your motivation is selfishness, if your motivation is greed, if your motivation is self-exaltation and all this other stuff, then you're doing it for the wrong reason. Your motivation has to be love for the Heavenly Father. Your motivation has to be love for yourself and your family, and your motivation has to be love for other people. Love is the engine that drives your motivation. So with that being said, with that being out there, I want to get on with the. I'm not gonna hold y'all long today. I'm just gonna give a quick nugget of information that's gonna help you. I believe it's gonna help you, and it's gonna, add a little bit to your life, and that's what it's all about, adding a little bit to your life. So I want to send out this quote, and then I'm going to send out another quote behind it. So the quote the quote that I want to send out is, uh, let me see, hold on, let me find it here. Okay, one of the biggest tests in life is when you get to nothing, will you keep going? One of the biggest tests in life is when you get to nothing, will you keep going? And I like to paraphrase that. Uh, I like to call this the keep it moving philosophy. I like to call this the keep it moving philosophy. What is the keep it moving philosophy? Just like what it says, keep it moving. When things don't go right, keep it moving. You lose your job, keep it moving. You lose your house, keep it moving. You lose your husband or your wife, keep it moving. They come repossess your car, keep it moving. You get your heart broke, keep it moving. You get rejected, keep it moving. in this life, you gotta keep it moving. It's those people that stop and let something get the best of them that are defeated. As long as you keep it moving, you can't be defeated. Why? Because you look at the example of stagnant water versus moving water. Look at stagnant water. What does stagnant water do? It gathers dirt and grime and filth and all kind of contaminants, and it just settles, and the water becomes no good for nobody. Even fish can't even live in it. Even fish can't even in stagnant, dirty water. Fish can't even hardly live in it. But moving water, like a river, like a stream, it filters out as it's moving. And that's the cleanest water. Stream water, river water, that's the cleanest water. Especially that stream, that mountain stream water. But stagnant water, I tell you what, try this. Try this. Take some water. I ain't saying you really have to try this, but as an example, take some water, take it out on your back porch or something, just put it in a pail or something. Leave it there for about a good month. You ain't even gotta touch it. It can be the cleanest water. It could be, you can go get some water from the store. Just take it out and put it in a pail or something and just leave it out there for a month. Then maybe even 2 months. And go out there and look at that water. Look at how dirty and would you drink that water? No. And so that's my example of the keep it moving philosophy. Keep it moving on every situation. You got to keep moving. You know, a shark in the water, they say he never stops moving. I mean, he's constantly swimming. He's constantly prowling. He's constantly on the move. And he tries to keep moving because he knows that's the only way he's going to survive. Because he has to constantly be looking for prey. See, when you keep it moving, that's the only way you're going to survive. As long as you become stagnant and sit down and worry about your problem, worry about what, and you know, you got some people, when things go on in their life, they sit down and they say, oh, woe is me. And they like, oh, and they sit down and they have a pity party and they feel sorry for themselves and they like, oh no, oh no. I think everybody has done that and everybody does that to some degree. But there comes a point that you just got to keep it moving. You got to get up and keep it moving. You got to get up and say, instead of saying, why me, say, what next? When they say, what do I do next? How do I pull myself? Which way do I go? What direction do I go? And so you don't give yourself time to be depressed. You don't give yourself time to have a pity party. You don't give yourself time to feel sorry for yourself. People that give themselves time to feel sorry for themselves will feel sorry for themselves. People that give themselves time to have a pity party will have a pity party. People that give themselves time to sit around and get depressed will get depressed. But if you keep it moving, you ain't got time to get depressed. You ain't got time to have a pity party. You ain't got time to, everybody's gonna do that every once in a while. But what I'm saying is don't sit there too long and feel sorry for yourself. Sit there for a minute, let it soak in, and get up and keep it moving. Because everybody go through something. Everybody's been through something. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's got something that they can use for a testimony. And if you look at society and you look at successful people, it's not that they didn't have any problem. It's not that they didn't have any setbacks. It's not that they didn't lose money. It's not that they didn't you know, lose somebody, or somebody walked out on them and all this other stuff. It's not that none of that ever happened to them. The difference between them and a person that lose is they kept it moving. The person that lost their job and their money and their loved one, or they lost somebody walked out on them, they kept it moving. When you keep it moving, you learn from your mistakes. You learn from whatever it is you went through, and you know better next time. You know how to deal with things next time, and you're able to help other people. And remember, I told you that's what it's all about, helping other people. Just think of an investor. Uh, an investor invests money in corporations and companies, and in firms and all this other stuff. And if you're gonna invest money, you're gonna lose money. If you ain't lost no money investing, then you ain't investing. Every investor has told you that has invested for any length of time said they lost money at different points and different times. That's part of the game. But you know what? They didn't stop investing. They kept investing. They kept learning how the market moves and how the market moves. Some of the best investors have lost thousands, millions of dollars. Some of the best investors out there. And those same investors are millionaires. Why? Because they didn't let the setback set them back. They kept it moving. And that's anything in life. Think about what's going on in your life right now. Just think about some setback you just had. Think about it. Think about something that just didn't go right with you. And think to yourself, okay, this happened, this didn't go right for me. Now, do this. Imagine that situation going right for you. Imagine, even though it didn't go right for you, imagine that it went like you wanted it to go. Just say you went on a job interview and you didn't get it, whatever, and you sitting around. Now imagine if you went on that job. Imagine if it went just how you said it was, how you wanted it to go. Imagine you tried to ask somebody out on a date and they turned you down. Imagine that they didn't turn you down. Imagine everything going how you wanted to go, even though it didn't go how you wanted to go. Then once you get that imagination, once you get that thought in your head, keep it moving. Because then the next time it does something. It makes it does something. It shows your belief. It shows your willingness to try again. So to all you people out there that may be going through something, you thinking about giving up and thinking about quitting, thinking about you feeling sorry for yourself, and you saying why me and all this other stuff. I want to encourage you this: get up, get in your mind, get the visualization in your mind how you want it to go, and leave it there. And once you get that, keep it moving. Look for a plan. Look for a way. It's always, you ever heard the saying? It's an old saying. It's a common saying. Something, where there's a will, there's a way. There's a lot of stuff people have done, impossible things. There's a lot of people out there that have done things that people said that they couldn't do. Why? Because they visualized it and they believed and they kept it moving. They didn't become stagnant water. They become a moving stream. Which one would you rather drink from? Stagnant water or a spring stream or a mountain stream? Which one would you rather drink from? Which one would you rather bathe in? You want to bathe in stagnant water? I know you're talking about, well, my bathtub is stagnant water. But that's just because you ran bath water and got in it. I'm talking about water that's been sitting up. Now take that same bath water, let it go 2 weeks, and then would you bathe in that water? Would you would you drink stagnant water like that? It's just been sitting out. The water that they bottle and they put in these bottles and sell them in stores, that's water. They call it spring water because it comes from a spring, and the spring is constantly moving up out of the ground. So use your visualization, use your determination, and have a. I know it's hard to do sometimes, but have a happy, and joyous attitude. Have a good attitude in all of this. Your attitude will help change your attitude. Determine what they say. Your attitude determine your altitude. If you got a good attitude, even if things don't go right for you, you got a good attitude and you keep it moving, and you look for ways to make things happen. Things will begin to happen for you. But if you get a bad attitude, you start sitting there, get mad at the world, get mad at the Heavenly Father, get mad at everything and everybody. You become bitter, and that what they call seed of bitterness get down in you, and you become a bitter, angry, resentful, hard to live with kind of person. You know, tell a joke or two, listen to a joke or two, laugh, smile, find something to do that you like to do. Even if you ain't able to financially able to do something, you can always. I like to walk. It don't cost a dime to walk. The other day I walked my dog. Well, I think we walked probably. I don't really know for sure, but I know we probably walked at least 2 or 3 miles. Maybe we didn't, but I put it this way, it felt like we walked 2 or 3 miles. But I love to walk, get out, and just walk. Walking is for me. I love to walk. I love to go to yard sales and flea markets and just walk and look at all the different interesting stuff out there. I might buy something, I might not. Find you something that you like to do. Find you something that gets you away from this matriarchal mindset. These are the things. Find ways and find things that you can do to help you keep it moving. Because if you sit down and think about stuff, and you sit down and you think about negative stuff all the time, you're gonna become a negative person. And what it's gonna do is gonna lower your vibration. It's gonna lower your vibration, and you will become ineffective in this world. You don't want to be ineffective in this world. No matter how young or old you are, you don't want to be at a point where you're ineffective. Always be effective. In other words, you are contributing to the betterment of this world, of this planet. And I mean, when I say this world, I'm talking about the people in this world. I ain't talking about the world itself. I'm talking about the people and all the living things and all the things in nature. This world system is set up on a basis of greed and selfishness. You got to step away from that and start stepping into contributing and adding to and helping and lifting up and lifting one another. Can you imagine if everybody had this mindset of lifting each other up and helping one another? Nobody, nobody being hungry. Nobody, everybody got jobs. Everybody got homes. Everybody got transportation. Everybody got clothing. Everybody got food. There's no big eyes and little U's, but everybody got what they need. That's because everybody has got the mindset of helping everybody. And I'm not saying that it's not like that. There's a lot of people out there like that. It's a lot of helpful people out there. It's a lot of helpful people. It's a lot of people out there that's willing to go out of their way to make themselves uncomfortable to help other people. So in your own individual life, you see, when you keep it moving, it's not all about you. You keep it moving. You got something to give to this world. You got something to give to society. And if you become stagnant and depressed and bitter, that takes away your ability to give. You want to stay in a position where you can give. So I want to leave you with this one simple phrase: Keep it moving. See you next time.